Hey, it's time for 5 niche tricks in under 5 minutes. This week, we're covering Raze. On Haven as a defender, if your team calls that they're pushing A, you can throw this nade on the way to site. This one's really useful because it's fast, easy, and annoying for the enemy. Stand in front of this barrel, or whatever this is, and aim your crosshair in between the light bulb and this corner vertex. Simply throw, and your nade will pop on top of default, either stalling the plant, do chip damage, or displace the enemy. Take this opportunity to push in and retake the site. This next trick combine is a little more situational, and some of you guys might already know this, but you can actually take your Boombot and walk up to the portal doors to open them. As you walk up to the doors, you'll find this small gap between the door and the frame. Aim your crosshair there while squishing your face as close as you can without losing sight of the gap. Let your Boombot go and you'll have access to the inside and have the potential for free kills. Unfortunately, I don't think this works on the other portal. On split, I've been looking for a long time to find a way to nade this area of A ramp without having to expose myself too much. If you climb on top of the big brown box, align yourself so that the corner of the light gray rhombus meets the wall on the left. Then, aim at the peak of this tree and do a little running throw. This will split the Paintshells just in time for 3 of them to land on this position, forcing enemies to clear out or take some chip damage. It'll take some practice, but I got it down pretty consistently afterwards. Next is on Ascent when you're holding the site from Boathouse. Holding the push from Boathouse can be a little difficult since you're watching both lane and stairs. If you have your Boombot, you can send him onto lane without exposing yourself so you can focus your attention a little more on stair side. Launch your Boombot towards this mound of dirt and accompany him with a Satchel charge. The moment your Boombot passes over the Satchel, launch him onto the lane. It can give you information on whether they're pushing lane and give you a moment to breathe. Finally, here's a neat little situational trick you can do on Icebox B site as a defender. Say the enemy either doesn't have a Sage or a Sage wall. You can hide on site and launch a Satchel charge from cover to stall or deny a default plant. Loosely line yourself up with this edge near the wiring on the wall, turn and aim at the small gray rectangle and slightly towards the left. Launch your Satchel and detonate it to push enemies planting default away. Again, very situational, but useful to know, I hope. Before this video ends, here's a small bonus tip for all you Raze mains out there. On pistol round, always prioritize buying the Boombot. Pistols have a limited amount of bullets and do less damage, so your Boombot has a higher chance of tanking those shots and distracting enemies for your team to push in. I personally always buy armor and Boombot on pistol rounds, and you can watch me do that live at twitch.tv/FocusZach, where I struggle to get past Immortal 2.